Aloha everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Purple Spirit Healing with Lolly and I'm Lolly. So we have another video for you today and I want to talk about how to connect to your spirit guides and some easy, not tricks, but easy ways to get yourself in the right vibration to connect to your spirit guides. Okay, so let's get started. So before I get started, please subscribe down below. Hit the bell so that you get notified when I have new videos coming up. And put all your questions down. Okay, so who are our spirit guides? They are anybody, honestly, who want to work with you. We all have our own guardian angel that is assigned to us lovingly on the day that we were born, and they follow us through every incarnation. They're just always with us. Other people are our ancestors, grandparents, and beyond. People that love us and help us along this life journey. And because we are part of that bloodline, we are really able to connect to our ancestors so well. I mean, you won't believe how easy that is once you accept it and try it for the first time. All you have to do is try it. Other guides can be interdimensional beings, which are energies from other places, other galaxies, who have been chosen or who have volunteered to help the human race. And they're watching us to make sure we don't screw things up royally and ruin this planet, because this planet is seen as a very unique place to have life experiences because we have free will. We choose to do our lessons, to live our lessons, or we get to choose not to. We get to love, we get to be angry, we get to have jealousy, we get to have horrible sorrows, and we get to have immense elation and joy, and everything in between. And then there's just the amazing humans that have passed on and that have chosen that their sole purpose is to help the rest of us raise our vibration and really come in to own our sole purpose here on this planet, to help Mother Earth and live harmoniously with all of nature. Which, you know who one of mine is Prince. So he helps me so much, and I'm so grateful for him all the time. He's standing there watching me, but he wants to say hello to everyone. So, okay, he wants to say a quick something. So he knows his birthday's coming up, and again, he's feeling some people's sorrow and pain and sadness, but he says, I love you, and I am only a thought away. I really am. He really is. He says, and I want you to achieve everything that you want to in this lifetime. There's so many beautiful experiences, so many amazing things that this world has to offer. He goes, and I want you to see it all. He says, I love you so much, and I want beautiful things for you and your future. The new earth has so much in store for us, he says, but we need to learn to love each other and see each other beyond boundaries, beyond country nationalism, economic status, beyond ethnicities, an animal, a tree, a fish, a bird. He says, love all beings, love all life. Who are my spirit guides, and how do I work with them, and how can they help me? The awesome thing is they can help you with everything. They can help you with finding parking. They can help you with finding that right person in your life, your soulmate. They can help you with your homework. You can help you with focus, help you with finding the right job for you that will bring you happiness, finding the right home, and just finding peace and love for yourself. Learning how amazingly intricate we all are and flawed but still beautiful. So our guardian angels and our spirit guides work together as a collective mind. They don't have any ego, so they don't have, well, I'm going to be the one to talk to her first, and so you can talk to her second. They do it all as a collective. So there isn't really one person that you feel that you need to, I want to talk to only one. It's actually, you're going to be talking with the collective as a whole, because we are physical beings and we need to have a name. Some of them actually don't have names, but they are very okay with you giving them a name. Some of them do have names because they were, previously humans on Earth before. And sometimes we have known our guardian angels since childhood, because when we're young, our minds are open and our imaginations are so huge, and kids are always so happy. And why is this kid happy? You're in Walmart, but this kid's just popping happy because they don't have these other adult things that are just weighing them down. And so sometimes if you were as a child and you had imaginary friends, or you named your dolls certain names, sometimes that was the subtle way that your spirit guides and your guardian angels were getting in touch with you, by sharing their name with you, by playing with you. So I've created or put together a little list of ways to connect to your spirit guides, your spirit team, your guardian angels. Our guardian angels can be very loving, and they can be very non-emotional too. So I have had guides where it wasn't a really loving connection, but it was very, this is what you need to do. I would love to help you. I'm here to help you. So let's talk about how to prepare. So step number 1, prepare yourself. Prepare your mind. Have a neutral mindset to where you don't have expectations, you don't have preconceptions of what they're going to do, how they're going to connect, how they're going to feel, how they're going to look, anything, because they're going to do it in their own way. The next thing is letting go of control. So that's part of the expectation part. Say, I am ready to connect to my guardian angel, to my spirit guides who love me and are with me every day. And also set time aside. If you're going to have a busy day, that's probably not going to be the day to say, okay, today's going to be the day I connect to my spirit guide, along with 20 other things I got to do today. You want to have time to really be in the moment, be in the now. Set aside an evening that you're not doing anything special. You're not going to turn the TV on. You're not going to do anything else. Turn the phone off and just be in a silent space. And have a clear intent. Really think about why you want to talk to your spirit guides and your angels. Why is it now? Why are you ready? So really have that conversation with yourself. If it's just to prove somebody wrong, or if it's just to prove that you don't have any spirit guides, then you probably will have a hard time in a place of being open. And have a clear intent. Okay, I want to have a personal relationship with my spirit guides because I want to raise my vibration. I want to move over to the new earth. I want to learn about my spiritual self, be more in tune with my spiritual body. Okay, step 2 is meditation. And yes, that can be hard. I'm going to do a whole video about meditation. I think the next one. He says, yeah. So meditation, yes, it's hard. I tried for years, believe me. And so I'm like you. I had a very hard time with figuring out how to meditate and how to do it right. The thing is, there is no wrong. It's what works for you. If you like to go out on a walk and just be by yourself, that's great. If you like to meditate when you're driving, that's great. If you like to meditate when you're cleaning house, when you're vacuuming or washing the dishes, when you're doing something that's monotonous, that allows yourself to relax a little bit in your mind, then that allows for spirit to come in and say, hey, I'm talking to you. I'm giving you a thought. And it's totally okay and helpful to ask your guides to give you signs. And it's not going to be right then either. Spirit's going to come when they feel you're ready. So your first time around might be a time where you're really anxious, nervous, a little bit scared, not knowing what the heck's going on or what you're going to feel. So you're probably not going to be in the right state of mind to receive the message right then. So be patient. It might come the next day, it might come in a couple days, and it might come in a way that you don't notice right away. Spirit is so creative. So they'll come in, for instance, you're listening to a song on the radio, and all of a sudden the song comes on. It's like, wow, I was just thinking of that song. Remember those things. That is Spirit's way of saying, hey, it's me. I had you think of this song, and then the song came on. Somebody does that all the time. Spirit can give you little messages. But if something really stops you in your tracks, stops your thought process and say, hey, I'm paying attention to that. Think about, why am I paying attention to that? Why is my mind all of a sudden, boom, pinpointed at something? It's because that is how Spirit works. And it could be you're driving and you see the back of this car in front of you, and their license plate is Love Bubbles, or has 888 or something crazy on there. If it's 111, 333, some of those are angel numbers. And so you can look that up later and say, okay, what was my guardian angel trying to tell me? Because I saw this numbers. And it could be a sequence, a specific sequence that is special to you. Maybe it's your birth date. Different things will come up to call your attention. You'll turn on your phone and boom, it's 11:11. And this happens over and over and over. That's Spirit, that's your guardian angel. Their way of saying, hey, I'm here. Just letting you know, I'm around. Okay, so other ways that they're going to come to you is in dreams. So be open and ask them, can you come to me in my dreams and give me messages? So they're going to come to you and you're going to have these really outlandish dreams. Maybe you're flying, maybe you're doing something that is kind of normal, and then you start digging a hole and then you find something in there. So there's ways that your dreams can have okay, so images and images in them. And make sure to journal it after you wake up, and immediately after you wake up. So that notepad you have on the side of your bed, jot down a few words. Doesn't have to be in full sentences. And then when you get back home from your day, and then you can journal it. So journaling is key. Journal everything. Even when maybe you didn't get anything, but you can just journal. So sometimes journaling, that's a way of active meditation. It's also called automatic writing. And it's one of the most gentler ways that Spirit can work with you. You can just start writing and say, these are my questions. This is what I want to know. You'll get these thoughts in your head and you'll get the answer. So don't doubt it. It's happening. And write down what the answer is. When you second guess everything that you're feeling, hearing, sensing, that's when you start not being sure of what the message is. So don't doubt. The very first thing you get, that is it. When you second guess it, just like when and that takes time. Trusting what you feel, what your intuition says, that takes time. And just allow yourself to have that practice. So I hope this was helpful. My next video is going to be about more in-depth tips for meditation for the busy people. Like me, like you, like everybody. And don't forget to visit my website, purplespirithealing.com. If you haven't already, subscribe down below. Put down any questions that you have and we can have an awesome, fun, spiritual conversation. Share this video with your friends. And don't forget to like the video. I'm also on Instagram, so follow me there, Purple Spirit Healing with Lolly, where I do a card of the day. Such fun. Aloha.